everyone, welcome to another Facebook Live, another unannounced one. I wasn't intending on doing this today. However, even though I was lucky enough to get my hands on some Christmas bits and bobs when we were away on the incentive trip, I did think that I might just need a little bit more. So I placed an order this week and it's arrived today. So I thought I would go through it with you. So I'm just wanting to make sure, I need to make sure I'm round the right way or not round the right way. So if I put that there, let's see, I bet I'm round the wrong way. Yeah, of course I am. That's why I double check everything now. So let's give you a little... Hello thee, Zoe Pearson. Watching, it says. Can you hear me all right, Zoe? Just give us a thumbs up or a little bit of love to make sure you can see and hear me all right before I kind of carry on. Anybody there? I know there's a delay, so let's just wait for someone to give me a thumbs up. Yes, marvellous. Okay, so so as I say, I was lucky enough to get some bits from the Alaska trip and lots of bits. We were thoroughly spoilt. But, of course, you can never have enough stuff, can you? So I just thought I'd share what arrived today, and it's all a little bit of a mismatch. And some of it goes with some of the bits I got from Alaska, and I'm not going to show you those again, but, you know, it's just nice to share, isn't it? Nice to share and see. So this is actually one of my most favourite stamp sets from the catalogue. Not particularly Christmassy, although it does say season's greetings, but good for all sorts of things. It says wishing you well, just a note, sending you our thoughts and prayers, and then this beautiful sort of, what is it you'd call it, sort of bouquet. Gotta love a wreath, nice bow, and some background details as well. So wishing you well, love that. So let's go through some other ones. Another one coming is... Winter Woods. Now I need to make sure you can see these all right, although I can't see them on. Yep, no, I think we're all right. You can't fault a tree. Trees are good for men. These are great for winter cards. There are some great samples in the catalogue, which I know you haven't seen yet, and I know you won't see. Copies for customers of mine who have ordered this year have arrived this week, so I will be getting those out next week, probably towards the end of next week. But you know, it's still August, it's still summer. I don't want to think about Christmas too much yet. But how beautiful, the sort of detail in these trees here, some branches great for backgrounds, and then a beautiful fir tree and some other things, and thinking of you this season I think is nice there as well. So that's another standalone set. Another set here, which is standalone Flourish Filigree. I love a flourish, so can't be, you know, look at that, happy Christmas wishes. That actually goes with one of our punches as well, and that's reasonably easy to cut out by hand, so not too bad at all, but beautiful, again, beautiful for background, even putting that over the top of that. Love it, Flourish Filigree. So, and I've had one more, and I don't even actually remember buying this. I don't know why I bought this. I'm wondering if there's the theory to my madness. I will have to go back and look. But Sincerely Santa. Don't know. I don't think this is what something... Yeah. Well, there. I mean, some nice fonts, though, open on December 25th. Oh, I know what it is. It's just dawned on me. That goes with that. I'll show you that in a second. Hold on. Because I'm sitting there thinking, that's a little bit of an odd one for me to order on its own. I didn't order it on its own. That's why. So let's go on to a couple of the bundles. So beautiful baubles. So you've got to love a bauble. And of course, as I say, I just said it is a bundle. It's a bundle with dies. And these are the dies here. So what I loved about this was the fact that you've got this great design here of baubles. And you've got one die that cuts those out. Look. How clever is that? So stamp it again, colour them all in and put them up. And then you've also got a coordinating lantern kind of die. Or obviously it's a bauble, but it's a lantern-esque bauble. And then, another bauble, which doesn't cut that out as it might suggest, but it gives a great patterned intricate die, and then look, what a fab border to go round those. Love them, love those. So they're good, but that was like genius. There's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little dies that you've got to faff around with. No, one and you're done. Perfect. See, Stampin' Up are all about time saving at the moment, it seems. So that is beautiful baubles and the detailed bauble thin knits. So another bundle here is a beautiful blizzard. I love a snowflake. Love a snowflake. So you can't go wrong. Although this is a bit of a splodge, because I love a bit of a splodge as well. Always great for sort of second impression or in light colours to do kind of backgrounds with. But if a hug were a snowflake, I'd send you a blizzard. Nice season's greetings there. Snowflakes are unique in their own beautiful way. So a few of the snowflake designs there. On one, I'm thinking, must be. Yes, so one stamp there for that. But it has again a coordinating die, and this is one die that you can use in a oh, I can't take it off. In a variety of ways. So you can use that as it is in one go to cut out many snowflakes that you could layer over this technical term splodge, and layer them up and do things. And so there's lots of multiples of. So look, 1, 2, 3 of that size snowflake, 2 of those, 2 of those, all tiddly diddly diddly ones. So 3 of those, 3 of those. So multiples of. So good for when you're in a class. If you're a demo and you're running classes, or even if you're not a demo and you're running classes, it's a good one to get. But you can also cut out this in one go, and you can use the piece of card and the negatives as a template, so you can sponge colour all the way through this. I mean, you could use this, I suppose. It doesn't have to be a piece of card, but you could sponge through here and get the pattern as a background for your cards as well. But genius, I thought that was very clever. Can't wait. Can't wait. Love a snowflake. Nearly all my Christmas cards are generally snowflakes. Right, what else did we get? This was very cute. I saw this on the ship, on the incentive trip. Somebody was given this and I loved what she made with it. An Australian, no, New Zealand, Jackie Williams. So let's try and use the dies first. So it's a miniature kind of treat box, kind of Chinese, miniature Chinese takeaway-y. Cut 2 of these big ones, and then you've got a little tag and a heart. What is that? Oh, that's to cut out the holly and berries, by the looks of it. So yeah. Oh, there's more on the other side. I didn't even know that. I was quite happy with these. So there we go. So that's, you do 2 of those big ones and stick them together to make the box. So you've got some decoration there. And what have we got here? Stars, a tag. That would cut out the sides. I would imagine a piece that fits perfectly. Save you cutting it out. And another tag. How cool is that? So I'm guessing again, things like that will cover everything will fit in there. And then you've got the heart to cut the heart, the star to cut the star. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, no, that. Yeah, it would leave a border, so that cuts out sides if you wanted to cover the sides with pattern paper or something. Oh, now where did I do that? There it was. How cool is that? So really useful. So some sort of die shapes and normal shapes, banners, hearts, pretty much, and anything goes kind of a stamp set. And there you go, as you say, you've got these things here, and you can stamp that and cut it out as well. Love that. I'll be playing with that lots. Hearts also good for Valentine's, anniversaries, weddings, all sorts of things. Doesn't just have to be for Christmas. And then the second to last bundle I bought was Bring on the Presents. So again, I was sold by the samples in the catalogue. What a bow though, what a bow. And a tag, to's and from, season greetings, North Pole delivery. And these were to kind of act as ribbon, in effect, so make your own ribbon. But, wait till you see the dies. Look at that. So you have this one here, which cuts out this bow, because I'm not sure I could be bothered to cut all that out by hand. You've got another beautiful bow that it cuts out as well. That is that bow there, which kind of looks upside down. Don't know, I don't think it goes in either way. So you can do the bow and then you can do the tags in separate. And there's a die for the tags on there as well. That's the tag there. And then these bits here, which again, you can cut out of any card, any pattern paper, any foils, things like that, to add. It's supposed to be kind of, say, a ribbon stand-in, if you like. So love that. Bring on the presents. So, oh, and the last bundle, I put it right out of reach though. This, oh, I can't even get that back in. There we go. So let's have a, can I reach over there without knocking the phone? Oh, there we go. So the candy cane season. So we've got, comes with a punch. Oh, let's try doing that as the coordinating piece there. So you've got a couple of different canes, designs, small, big, some bows that all get cut out using that there. You've got a background, ho ho ho, few dots, snowflakes, sprigs of holly. What's not to love? There we go, candy cane season. So what also we've got, I need to put these in order. I put them all in order perfectly earlier. That's super quick. Okay, so everybody is loving Stampin' Blends. So they've treated us to more colours. Yep, more colours coming in the catalogue. So obviously we had the original set. Then in the main catalogue we had some more. And now in the autumn winter we have even more. So we have a light and dark Blackberry Bliss, a light and dark Mango Melody, a light and dark, that's supposed to Cajun Craze. Sure, it colours differently. I suppose that's heading there, but they look quite peachy. You've got a light and dark, I want to say this is basic black. Dark basic black and light basic black. So I should, hang on, I'm going to go and get a bit of paper. Because I want to see this. Oh, so let's have a look. Let's do Cajun Craze first. So brush end, so a brush end and a thin end as usual. So this, what am I doing here? Dark Cajun Craze. Oh, okay, yeah, it does look very Cajun Craze like that. Ooh. And a light Cajun Craze. I'll let that dry for a little bit. Let's try these blacks. This is interesting. So this is, what's this? Dark, light. This is dark, so this should be pretty much black. Yeah, well, very dark grey, isn't it? But it would work for Wellington boots on Santa Claus, I'm feeling. And this is the light. They should blend all quite well. So yeah, I think dark grey, to be fair. Oh, the sun's shining now and I've got shadows. You've then got shaded spruce, I think. Yes, two light and dark shaded spruce. And finally, finishing up with, oh, turning it, oh, real red. We didn't have a real red. No, we had cherry cobbler, didn't we? Cherry cobbler's what we had. And, what is that? Poppy Parade. Yeah. So we had cherry cobbler and poppy parades. That brings you the real red now. So a little go of that. Oh, yes, look at that. Make me own Santa Claus here. There we go. So there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new colours, lights and darks, so 12 new Stampin' Blends. So I know some of my customers will be very happy about those. And as I say, cover him up and you've got Santa Claus there. Right, let's keep going, shall we? Some odd bits and bobs. So we have these here, which are baker's boxes. So I'll make one up so we can see. It can't be that difficult, although who knows, it is Friday night, party night. There's 10 of you watching. Come on, it's Friday night. Maybe we should have our own little party. So they're all scored for you. You don't have to do anything. I'm just folding them as they are. So I'm not sure I'd go as far as to say they are deep enough for a cupcake, unless you make mini ones. 4 mini ones would fit in, I think. Oh, I haven't scored them particularly well, folded them particularly well. But there we go. So look, there's my hand. That gives you an idea. I definitely think, 3 cookies could go in there. Some miniature cupcakes, or any gift you like. Obviously, a pair of baby booties, or baby Ugg boots, like I saw the other day in a shop. I couldn't believe it. So, great packaging. Doesn't need an awful lot. You can decorate the sides. I don't know if they're food safe or not. It probably say in the catalogue. Does it say on here? They do feel like they've got a bit of a shine to them, so I would say they are food safe. I don't think, the grease is going to get through there. So it's not glossy. Well, it's a slight gloss, I suppose. Yeah, but not glossy card. But how cool is that? And you get, how many in a pack? 8 in a pack. So, likes those. What else do we have here? Oh, let's go ribbon next. So a couple of the ribbons here. So you've got a nice natural jute. It says a striped burlap trim. So, hope you can see that. And then we've got, I think it's Poppy Parade. Yeah, Poppy Parade. Ribbon there. Nice texture. Then, I'm hoping you can see this. I'm going to wait till I can catch up on my iPad, see how clear this is coming out. Yeah, it's actually like a plaited twine. I think you can see that quite well there. So for something that wants something a little bit thicker than just a piece of linen thread or twine, it's a plaited twine, like that. And then, look at this. Oh, look, the sun's come out again. So this is basic black, and it's that's not English, glittered organdy ribbon. So an organza glitter ribbon. Love that. Yum, yum. Right, I stopped making these noises. What else did we get? So I've got, who remembers this? Who remembers these? So all-purpose ink, as it's called. We've got a Vegas gold, a bright copper, a frost white, and another one. But I didn't buy that because I had one. That's somewhere very safe at the moment. So you can either use them as they are, but what we tended to do was kind of mix them in water or alcohol and spritz them over cards. So like this white, you'd spritz it all over a dark card, and it would look like snow. You've got a Vegas gold, that's a real gold. And obviously copper. Copper is big this year. There's lots of copper, and I say, and there's less gold, like brassy gold. That's quite a brassy gold. There's more of a sort of normal vintagey gold that goes there as well. So they're great. Love those. Can't wait to play with those again. But all sorts of things we did with those. I'll do a video on those at another time. A couple of embellishments. I love these. So galvanized buttons, 24 in a pack, but just a little bit non-perfect, like me, not perfect. So a bit bumpy. Bit textured, bit just not flat. You can see that hopefully. But in a galvanised kind of steel colour. And to go with those you have galvanised clips. So clips that just fit over, let's bring my paper back, so over the paper and slide on. And you can tie something to that. You can either tie some twine or a bow, ribbon, anything you like. There, so you can dangle things off. Quite stiff those. Right, what else do we have? Oh, some more. So twine, so thick baker's twine in some good old colours. I'm going to go cherry cobbler. Is it going to tell me on here? Oh no, it's not going to tell me. So I'm going to go cherry cobbler, very vanilla. I don't think that's white. Yeah, I'm going to reserve judgment on that green, but there we go. It's definitely not old olive. We haven't got always artichoke anymore. I'm trying to remember what one of the darker greens is. It's not shaded spruce. Well, I'll have to look in the catalogue and tell you what that is. But there we go. So good Christmas red greens. So in my last video I showed you a the Farmhouse collection, and these were a couple of bits that will go with it. So these are really cool. So this is chicken wire, so we're calling them chicken wire elements, and so you pull them out. Oh, they're all laser die cut. Look at that. So there's silver one side, white the other. So you can cut this, you can use it as a whole, as an interest to backgrounds. You can punch it out a bit, do whatever you want to do. Just adds a bit of, say, texture and interest. And how many sheets come in there? You get 6 sheets of those in those. Well, I'm filling up where I need to go next. Nothing, look at this. I love these. And I wasn't going to open them. Festive Farmhouse Elements. So you get 2 sheets of these. Merry Joy Noel, some stars, some Christmas trees. And they're this smoky slate grey on the front. And if I remember rightly, white on the back. So colour them any colour you like. Or they can't have words backwards, can you? Colour the Christmas trees or the stars, whatever you like. I would imagine you can colour this front as well. But I quite like the grey. I'm all about grey this year. Boxwood wreaths. So Boxwood wreaths are available in green in the main catalogue. They were a big hit last year. So these are kind of an iridescent. So what do they call them? Iridescent Boxwood wreaths. How about that? So you can use them as a wreath on a door or something like that, or you can actually stretch them out and use them as a what's it called? It's not a sprig. It's you know, your mind goes blank when you do these videos, I tell you. You know what I mean. A long length of foliage, whatever that is. So, again, if you watched my last video, I sat there and went, remember this shape, on some pattern papers we had some shapes. Now I'm going to open this because you can't really see what these are. But these are copper, and I love these. So Snowflakes and Stars, wire elements. So how cool are they? They're quite big. I love those. So there's a snowflake. And can I find a star? Oh, and there's a star. So they have got bits that, so you could thread these onto twine and dangle them. You could use a glue dot or something and stick them down. But love those. And as I say, coordinate with paper. So, and how many of those? 12 of those. So 6 of each design in there. Got some Santa's Workshop. Oh, are they upside down? No, some of them are upside down, some of them aren't. So again, some red, green and white. Some snowflakes, some dots, just to add some accents, enamel shapes, accents to your designs. They coordinate with one of the product suites. Then you have some glimmer paper, some new colours of glimmer paper. So, told you copper was all the rage. There it is. How lush is that? And look, it doesn't come off. Look, there's not loads of it dropping out. We have a new supplier for our glimmer paper, and they've kind of done a real non-drop glimmer paper now. So you've got the green there, a red, and this great kind of copper, gold. I'm going to go copper. I think it's copper. I think it looks nice with copper. Yeah, we'll go copper. So that will coordinate with a few things from the autumn winter as well. What else? Not too much more to go. We have another tin tile dynamic textures impressions embossing folder. That's a mouthful. So 6x6 one, and there's the pattern there. So you know tin tiles basically, and I'll show you what we've got in a minute to go with these. So a lovely pattern. As it is, perfect as a background. You know, you could have a card with that as a background and a sentiment just here. So deep textured impressions. But what we have done, you know, we were all about the galvanized. So, they've done this galvanized card. So that is kind of made to go with this. But obviously, at the end of the day, it's kind of a silver foil. Nice for wedding invites. Got a bit of sparkle in there. See all the patterns there. But you can get an idea. That's lovely. Really lovely. Can't wait to use that. That's beautiful. It's a really muted silver. So that would go well with that. Let's stick that there. Oh dear. pick that up in a minute. Then we have these, which are envelopes and cards. So how many? 40. So 40 actually means 20 cards and 20 envelopes. So just gold edged and silver edged cards. So they're blank card fronts except for the edging, with a matching gold and silver envelopes. So I like those. Very nice. That's annoying, that shadow coming through now. It's been raining all day, and now I decided to do this, and it decides to have some sunshine. So again, from the last video, you might remember that I showed you some red cards and that they were for Memories and More cards. So these are the Memory and More cards that are part of the Santa's workshop, which was all this suite here. So let's just go through some of these cards, because some of these you can just literally put on a card and it doesn't need much else. So look, he's quite cute. It's an elf thing. Look. So as I say, some people do a countdown to Christmas, sort of 25 days of Christmas, or things like that. The Joy of Giving, Santa's on his way, the candy canes, Merry and Bright. That goes with one of our sets I showed you in the last video. Winter Wonderland, fa-la-la-la-la. And that North Pole kind of bit. Ho ho ho. Some Dot and Santa's Little Helper. Some more pattern backgrounds. Oh, Christmas Tree. Holly Jolly. Let's go whiz through these a bit more now. So Presents. Joy. Look, how cute is he? Santa with his presents. Okay, December Memories. There you go. There's some different ones there, but I wanted to show you these ones. So look, so Merry Christmas. Look, you could put that straight on one of those card fronts. Job done, card done. Super quick, super cute. Look at that. So Merry Christmas, you could use that as a background. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Santa Claus is coming to town, perhaps Christmas lists. Look at that. Dear Santa, there you go, letter to Santa. Official seal of the North Pole. With some stripe on the back. Believe. This is where it gets fun. So these are stickers and stuff. So we have the 28, no, you have all 31, there you go. 31 days of Christmas stickers. You've got some trees, some naughty or nice. These are all self-adhesive die-cut stickers. So they just come off like that. Great. Oh, look, bit of sparkle. So some cutesy figures, some hats, snowflakes, candy canes. Again, some sort of ribbon-esque things. Some more. So plenty. Look, speciality. Love that. White on the back. Glitter there. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Oh, look. There you go. Nice sentiment there. That's all you need. You don't need much. You've got a spot, polka dot there of glitter. Oh, and look. Ho, ho, ho. So love those. So really easy. So say perfect for a sort of memory album. Oh, look, different glitter. It's coming off. Memory album, or for your quick and easy Christmas cards. So easy. I think there's only a couple more bits. So random bits were, we are now doing a black foil. So great for Halloween stuff, but also Santa's boots and Santa's belt and things like that. Or just if you want a black and you want a gloss finish, sort of foil finish. This is the paper that's on offer next month. So if you place a large order or have a workshop that reaches a certain value in September, you can get this paper for free. And it's 3 different designs, double-sided, 4 of each colour. So you know I'm going to like this because it's stars. On the back of that, let's take this out, hold on. So stars on one side, and then on the other side is, oh, I'll hit the camera. There we go. Some text. I'm trying to read what it says. But it's some text, but it's not black. It's actually a green text, which is unusual. We've got a nice pattern here. kind of a floral, flowery, repetitive pattern, and a green and white diagonal stripe. And then a beautiful, my filigree will go with that, lovely. And then on the back of that, again, a kind of floral design there. So great papers there. And what I've left till last is the one thing, if you know me, you know I love a kit. So, look at that sun beaming through. I'm not complaining, as I say. So, look at this. Gotta have it just for the tin. Don't matter what's in it, just look at that tin. Love it. Love it. So this is a project kit. And when I get, oh look. There we go. That's more like it. So there we go. So it's a Christmas tag. So a lot of people start crafting, just making tags and basic Christmas cards at Christmas, and this is a fantastic set to start off with. So it's called Sincerely Santa Project Kit, and everything you need is in this kit for all these bits and bobs. And then that stamp set that I went, I don't know what that is. Why did I buy that? I bought it because it goes with this. I've dropped it on the floor now. Can I find it? Oh, there it is. Way. Makes complete sense now, look. So to and from. This one's from Santa. This one's from Santa. Joy to your world. Joy to your world. Open December the 25th. And some little accents as well. So complete sense. So let's open this and see what we get. Oh, 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 I can hear jingle bells. Jingle all the way. Right, so what a load in there. So let's say, just buy it for the tin. But anyway, so what have we got? So we've got lots of ribbon in there. So we've got a red grosgrain and a green satin stripe. I think that's all there is, but look how much there is. Plenty of ribbon. Jingle bells. Jingle bell, jingle bell. And then we've got some doilies. They look nice, doilies. Let's get one out. So laser cut doilies. How pretty is that? Making sure you can see that. I think you can. So white both sides on those. Ooh, some nice. You can. I haven't opened this yet. It's like I'm opening this with you. That's why I'm sitting here going. Oh, oh, look. Oh, that's going to be fun putting them apart. Come on. Ha, ha, ha. There we go. Okay, so just like those galvanized kind of chicken wire bits, you've got silver on one side, white on the other. So entirely up to you which way you want them. Don't know what they use them as. Do they just use them as the silver? I think they might. There we go, plenty of those there. And then everything you need is in this kit. Do I need a knife? I do. So I love to take a kit if I'm out with the kids, waiting for them anywhere, if I'm going anywhere where I know I'm going to be waiting, hospital appointments, anything like that. You could just throw this in your bag and you could put most of this together and just leave the stamp until you got home. But let's have a look. So what have we got in there? So we've got some silver die cut strips. We have some gold tags. Oh, lots of gold stars. Some, are they all the same? Yeah. Some silver Christmas tree die cuts. Look. Some die cut labels. Some die cut holly leaves. What's this? Okay. Okay, so that's another one of the die cut tags, but with a stitch going around it. So we're on to, these are actual tags. These are the actual tags. Okay, right. So they've got it, oh, it's more of a teardrop, an upside down teardrop, if you like, as one of the backgrounds. That's that joy to the world there. Oh, and there we go, and they go in the middle of there, like that. Some other tags are on this here. Oh, in fact, they're like that on there. That's the this one's from Santa. We've got some green tags, which is this Christmas tree here. And some stripes, which are these ones here. Oh, and more. Oh, there's more. These ones here, the fa-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la. Some die cut circles there with gold detailing around the middle, and some more gold foil rectangles. So this makes shed loads. Does it tell me how many it makes? Apart from shed loads. So 30. So 30 tags. Wow. That's amazing. So there we go. And to say, this is the stamp set that goes with it. Sincerely Santa. Although I will say, you know, other good sentiment sets are available. So it's up to you whether you use that or not. Oh, look, there's even some white twine as well. Let's say, all in this beautiful box. So I love those. I'll be doing those. They'll be incorporated in some of my classes as well. Because I know everyone loves to make a tag. They're easy, and they're easy to make, and you can feel very proud that you've made it yourself. Even though it is die cut and designed for you, you've still made it yourself. Homemade tags. So that's it. I'm going to leave you be. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm not going to have any more to show you. That's it. That is my, she says, that is my Christmas crafting bundles. You'll see lots of stuff with, we're only August, so throughout September, October, November, and even some of December as well, I'll be sharing lots of ideas using all of this. I've got to use it up. I can't just sit and stroke it. I've got to use it. So I'm going to bid you a good night. I hope that you have a great weekend. If you are watching this on Facebook and you don't like my page, then just give us a little like, and you'll get notified when these videos come on. And if you're watching the playback on YouTube and you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, then click subscribe below, and again, you'll be notified by YouTube when that gets loaded up. Right, I think that's it. I don't know if anyone's got any questions. If you have, just pop them below and I'll be happy to get back to you. As I say, none of this is available. It's available to demonstrators now, so if you fancy coming and joining the team, come and join the team. You can get this stuff now. Otherwise, September the 5th is when it goes live to customers. So get your wish list going, and I'll see you all soon. Have a good weekend. Thanks. Bye.